Hey, this is Clint from Body by Clint. Remember thing I always tell you about home gym, getting your own home gym so that you're not stuck trying to figure out where you can go to work out, especially now during COVID. Going to a gym, a little risky at times. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna stay home and train and stay safe. Dumbbells. That's just one piece of equipment that you can use for your home gym. Bands. I've shown you several times about bands. But bands. I'm always amazed when I talk to people and they're like, I've never worked out with bands. I'm going to show you some exercise with bands that you can do from home and get a good workout. Trx suspension system. I'm going to show you another probably 5 or 6 exercises you can do with Trx suspension system. And I'm going to show you body weight. So essentially I'm going to show you about 6 exercises, but I'm going to show you with each piece of equipment how to hit that same muscle. So follow along, not even follow along, just pay attention. See how you can do these things with the different pieces of equipment to create your own home gym, to be able to get a good workout at home, stay fit, and stay safe. So the first thing I'm going to show you, let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. Slide it over just a little bit. So if you have this at home, great. If you don't, it's really not that big of an investment. It's a little hard to find dumbbells. I don't know what happened when COVID hit, that dumbbells just disappeared. I don't know if everybody started working out at home or what. But usually like a Walmart or some sporting goods, you can find some dumbbells. Start small. You don't need anything big and work up to it. Bands, I think they range anywhere from $14 to $20, so that's not a large investment. Trx Band Straps. Try to get them online. Again, I got all this stuff from Walmart, and I think I paid somewhere between 15 and 20 bucks. So you don't have to try to acquire everything right at once. Maybe get one piece of equipment, work out with that, and then get another piece, and slowly build your gym so that you can stay in shape in 2021. First thing I'm going to show you will be a shoulder press with the bands. So there's 3 different bands, and they have different resistance. I believe the black one is the toughest one. Or it could be the blue. I don't know, doesn't really matter, because I use them all. So for shoulder press, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down and not use. You should start off with whatever works for you. So maybe just start off with 1 to 2 bands and see how that feels, and then increase as you get stronger. First thing you want to make sure that you have good form. And if you don't learn but one thing from me, it's quality over quantity. So let's start off with 1 band just to give you some instruction. So we'll take this shoulder press. You'll want to step on the band and make sure that it's balanced on both sides. And then come up to your shoulders and press up. Here. And press up. You'll want to do that between 8 and 10 times. If you want to have a little bit more resistance on there, like I said, you add a band. Gives you more resistance. Always make sure you're balanced before you get started. Come to the top, press up. You can see the resistance, and down. And again, you want to go between 8 to 10, and as you get heavier though, you may want to go from 6 to 8 because the resistance forces you to work a little bit harder. So let's do a shoulder press with dumbbells. I'll grab some 30s here. Find what weight works comfortable for you. It could be 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 30, 40, 50, whatever works for you. So you'll want to get to the shoulder. I like to take it and rotate to the top and back down. You can also go from whatever angle works for you. From here going straight up and down. But the main thing is to be under control during the entire workout. And again, 8 to 10 depending on the weight that you have. If you go heavier, 6 to 8. Next, I want to show you Trx Pike press, that is. So you'll want to make sure your door jamb is here against you so that you have some resistance there. If you don't have a door jamb going this way and it's just your door, you're going to end up tearing your door up, so don't do it. Get the door jamb, always test it. Test your body weight. And use your kind of your leg so you, in case things slip, you got your weight, your leg to catch it. So I know it can handle my body weight. I got it at the last loop that'll I can use, which allow me to get nice and low. So I'm going to work on shoulders. It's going to be a pike. So you're here, you want to go down as low as you can and then press back up. Down and press back up. That's a Trx Pike. Now, same thing you want to do, you can do from the floor. Here, a lot of times I like to do is get a pillow to have something from the head to hit, but I don't have one at the moment. And go down, touch your forehead, and press back up. If you have things like it kind of tweaks your wrist a little bit, you can use these, or you can use dumbbells, something that'll give you a little bit break on the wrist there so it doesn't bother you as much. Same process though. You want to pike down and press up. All right, let's move to bicep curls. So we're going to hit like shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, back, and some squats. So that'll give you a pretty much a full body workout. We won't hit the calves today. Again, figure out what band works for you. It could be 2, 3 quality curls, curl up and down under control, curl up and down under control. So how many bands you need so that you feel a good resistance through the entire workout, that's what you start off. Start off with something light, feel comfortable, build up, and pack, get a little bit heavier. All right, we're gonna move to dumbbells. Again, make sure you get nice and comfortable. Get your back nice and sturdy. You don't want to curl up and down under control. Figure out what weight works for you. This is a good weight. 30 challenges me enough, but I'm able to get curls in. And you'll want to do somewhere between 8 and 10. If you go any heavier, 6 to 8, so that you keep a good quality workout. All right, Trx curls. Make this a little bit, isn't it? There we go. So again, always test to make sure it's okay. And you'll want to lean back to get to the height or the angle that will make you work, but you can still get it done. Keeping the arms out. Bring them in. 8 to 10, 6 to 8, depending depending on where you're at within that workout part, that part of the workout. So, if you have, in order to get pull-up bar, make sure that it fits in your door jamb. Always test it out a little bit with your body weight. Make sure it can handle it. Curls. You can go outside, inside, depending on your comfort level. Let's go first from the inside. So you're here, got your body weight. You want to curl up and back down. From the outside, there's a slightly different angle. And down. Since that's the bulk of your body weight that you're pulling up, and you can also use a chair to kind of help you with that if you can't handle your own body weight. Chair you can step up on and pull yourself up using your legs and down. Example, this isn't a chair, but you can stand on that and push using your legs to kind of pull up and down, but more so your biceps. Sorry about the stuttering. I'm trying to think of too many damn things. Don't do that as far as using, that's unbalanced. Make sure you use a chair. I was just trying to show you, give you an example, but don't do that. We don't want to get any injuries. Tricep. Using the bands. Triceps, I like to step in the center. Make sure you're balanced. Pull up. Give you a side view. From here, elbows pointed up. You'll want to extend. And then back down under control. Extend up. And back down. Let's get a nice defined tricep so that when you're waving, you don't have all that extra stuff on the bottom there. Keep it nice and tight. So dumbbells. You'll want to figure out what. So I'm going to grab some 15s here. You can go single. Use one hand to kind of guide the other one and hold it in place. You go doubles. Both up, under control. Don't let it drop because you can hit yourself and hurt yourself. You can also do bent over. Try as you bend over, extend out, and back down under control. Set the TRX triceps. Good. So TRX. You extend out, keep your elbows where they are, and just kind of come into them, keeping them pointed, and then press out. The trick with TRX is all about the angle. Angle meaning bring your feet farther away from the door. It's less resistance. It's easier. So depending on your arm strength will determine what angle you should be at. You can get as deep as you want, and each one's going to be harder. So you can definitely get a good workout. It really doesn't matter what your fitness level is. You can always adjust. Triceps. So let's do quad press. So here, for body weight, Knees up, down, and press up. Do 8 to 10 of those. You'll definitely feel it in the tries. All right, for the bands, we're gonna work on front press. So again, what I like to do is make sure it's balanced. Now step forward. Kind of bring it over your arms, and then you're gonna press out. And that will give you a decent chest press. If that's too easy, add another band. But stay under control, going out and coming back in. Dumbbells. You could do this on a bench if you have one, or the floor will be fine. Again, a weight that you can handle. And go with the angle that works for you. You can get it as if it's a barbell and press up and down. That might tweak your shoulders a little bit. Or you can have it at a different angle. But the whole idea is to work on your chest. All the way up and down under control. If you can, keep your arms off of the ground. Don't let them fully touch. And that way that you can get that full work in the chest. So chest press. With the Trx straps. You lean forward, find out what works for you. Different angles. Press here. If you feel stronger, feet closer to the door. If you feel like you can handle that, feet touching the door. Get as low as you can and press back up. Take your time up and down. So when you start off, depending on your arm strength and chest strength, feet away from the door. Just get used to the motion. Make sure you're challenged. From this angle here, if you can do 12 easily, then you know you'll need to step it back the next time around. And keep going. Keep trying to challenge yourself. And then there's always good old-fashioned push-ups, right? You can go from your knees. I like to say, if you can go from your knees, start off with your body in the proper position first, and then drop to your knees. And here, keep your chin up. Let your chest just barely touch the ground. And press back up. The standard push-ups, toes, chin up, and press. Now, push-ups sometimes, like I said, will tweak your wrist a little bit, or it doesn't feel good. These are a good thing to use to help with that. And it also gives you a deeper push-up. You can get a little bit lower. Down under control and back up. Great thing about push-ups, you can have many variations. You can have it nice and tight like the military push-ups. Elbows are in tight against the body, the rib cage. Back up. Standard. You can go wide. Many different variations when it comes to push-ups to work the chest. Bands, let's go. We're gonna do some rows. Standing rows. So you wanna stand on your bands so that you get the most resistance out of it. Training, so I'm trying to find out where I can get where there's not a whole lot of give and take there. But you keep adjusting to where you feel comfortable if you're challenged. Okay, you want to bend over, try to bring your hand to your rib cage and back down. You should feel this in your lats. Trying to squeeze the shoulder blades and back and down. Eight to 10 of those. Same exercise. Trx Straps. Let me make this a little bit shorter. So, get your feet at the right angle. You want to pull, keeping the elbows nice and tight. Hands on the rib cage, shoulder blades and back touching, and then back down. And when you're down, you want to fully extend. Arms out, and then nice and tight. Shoulder blades and back touching. Dumbbells. Many different ways of doing this particular exercise too. One, you want to make sure that you get a nice arch in that lower back because you want to protect your back. You don't want to ever have your back rounded when you're doing any kind of exercise because that's going to result in some pain for you later. A nice arch in that lower back, head up, bring to the rib cage, and down under control. Head up, under control. You want to do 8 to 10, depending on the weight, 6 to 8. From the floor standpoint, same thing, take your elbows, drive them to your rib cage, and squeeze the shoulder blades and back. Squeeze. Squeeze. And also, if you take your elbows and bring them out, give it a try. It looks easy, but if you're really focusing on it, you will feel your back just getting engaged, that muscle. All right, last thing. We're gonna go with squats. Working on legs. So bands. Balanced. I say squat down, get it over the shoulders, and come up. Squeezing the glutes to the top. If you got knee issues, don't go as deep. Get to wherever you're comfortable and squeeze up. Side deal. Get down as low as you can. Squeezing the glutes to the top, pushing through the heels and up. Squeeze all the way up. 8 to 10, 6 to 8, depending on where you are within your routine. TRX. I like TRX squats because you can lean into it. Like you really can't do this with any other thing. So you can get nice, you can lean back and squeeze the glutes up to the top. Get as low as you can and squeeze to the top. It's also good for pistol squats. So you're here, you got a single leg in front, get low, and you can really focus on one leg at a time. Use a TRX just as a balancing mechanism. You can pull yourself a little bit if you need help, but try to make your legs do all the work. There's so many variations of squats you can do with dumbbells. One, you can have them just down to your side. Squat down, press up. You can have them at shoulder levels, the dumbbell is. Down, squeezing up. And then I like to do the goblet squats, where here, take a goblet of wine, come down, many different variations. Bodyweight squats, last one. Here, you drop down, squeeze back up. Squeeze up, side view. You want to activate the glutes. Squeeze all the way to the top and then back down. Squeeze. There you have it. Your home gym and all of the different variations of exercise you can do. Let's work together to make 2021 your best fit year ever. This is Clint from Body by Clint. Y'all have a blessed day.